think my sister and my husband might be having an affair. I have no proof, just a gut feeling. And I don't really know what to do with that. Yesterday, we were at a family function. Dinner and drinks, a normal thing for our family. I noticed that my husband was on his phone so much more than usual. And I noticed this because I was jealous. Because he was giving his phone so much attention. And every time we looked down at it, every time it buzzed, he smiled at his phone as if he was showing it affection. Like it was that kind of smile. And I was jealous. So I noticed. And then not long after that, I noticed that my sister was also on her phone a lot. I was watching. As one phone would buzz, one of them would pick it up, look at it, smile affectionately, type something back, put it down. The other phone would buzz. They would pick it up, look at it, smile affectionately, type something back, put it down. And it kept going. At no point did their phones buzz at the same time. It was just constant. As soon as one put it down, the other one buzzed. In that moment, I tried to step out of, I guess, this suspicious little bubble that I was in. I tried to think really realistically and think, my husband and my sister are not going to be sleeping together. That is ridiculous. But then I saw something. I saw something that I cannot make sense of. My sister's phone buzzed. She read something, she smiled, and then she looked up. And at that exact time, my husband looked up, almost as if to check her reaction. And I saw them catch eyes, and I recognized it. I recognized that look. It was flirty and it was lusty. It was the look you give each other at the beginning, when things are exciting and new, you know? I didn't say anything. What was I gonna say? Cause a big scene over a look? But right then I knew that as soon as he was asleep that night, I was gonna check his phone. And I did. As soon as he fell asleep, I took his phone into the bathroom and I locked the door because I did not want to be disturbed. I went straight to his messages. And I did not find a single message between him and my sister. Not a single message. We have recently moved into a new house, my husband and I. And I know that he messaged my sister because she has a husband who is a man with a van and we wanted to borrow that van. I asked my husband to message my sister just to confirm details, timings, etc. The messages were gone. Everything had been deleted. Which kind of already feels like proof to me. But I know it's not enough. In their eyes, I'm going to have nothing. Not a single shred of proof to back up what I'm saying. I'm just working on a gut feeling that isn't going away. And I feel like I'm losing my mind because I'm having to carry on a normal life right now. I don't feel like I can just outright ask them, are you having an affair? Are you sleeping with my sister? Are you sleeping with my husband? I can't do that. I need to have something to back it up. So what can I do? How can I confirm my suspicions whilst being discreet enough that if I'm wrong, I'm not going to get in trouble, you know? I think my sister and my husband might be sleeping together. Part 2, if you haven't watched part 1, you are going to need to go and watch that first. So, since the family function, I've been toying with a lot of different ideas. I've been looking into a lot of different things and kind of settled on a spy camera. The plan was to plan a day out with my friend, actually go out with my friend. I would have the Ring doorbell to see who was coming in and out. Obviously, I know he could disable that, but I would set up a secret spy camera. That was the plan. Until the next day when my sister showed up unannounced. She showed up to drop me my coat back, which I'd left at the family function, which sounds lovely, really nice of her, right? Except my sister is not the kind of person who does anything unless there's something in it for her. So she turns up to drop my coat back wanting nothing in return. That is not normal for her. Not to mention the fact that she is completely done up to the nines. She's got heels on, her makeup and hair is immaculate, and her cleavage is out. Well, I decided I need to stop waiting for the evidence to just land in my lap. I need to stop waiting for something to happen in front of me because it's obviously not going to. I need to go out and find the evidence. So at work, we have an on-call phone. And every weekend, somebody is on call. They take that phone home. This weekend, although it wasn't my turn, I offered to be on call. I volunteered myself. And of course it was snapped up because no one wants to be on call for the weekend. I obviously had ulterior motives. I took the phone home. So last night when my husband was asleep, I took his phone. I deleted my sister's number and I saved my work number on his phone under her name. And now I guess we just wait. Because if he texts her, well, he won't be texting her, will he? He'll be texting me. I am back for part 3 of I Think My Sister Is Sleeping With My Husband. If you've not watched part 1 and 2, go and watch it now. Basically what I've done is I've swapped my sister's phone number for my work phone number in my husband's phone. And I was waiting to see if he would message her when I left. And I didn't have to wait very long, because as soon as I left, this guy messaged. So his first message, "Are you going to find another excuse to come and see me today?" I can only assume that that refers to her bringing my coat round the other day. So it was an excuse to see him. Obviously this is me answering him, so I'm trying to get a little bit of information. So I said, "Do you want me to?" He came back with, "You know what I want." Now at this point, I was pretty sure I did know what he wants, but I needed to hear it. I needed to see it from him. So I said, "Tell me." And I'm sure you don't need me to read it for you, but he said, "You." How do you expose people like this? How do you expose 2 of the people that you thought you could trust above everybody else? Your sister and your husband. I'm not even sure where to go from here. I thought I would feel empowered in this moment because I'm right. I am right. I'm not crazy. I thought I would have an elaborate plan on how I was going to expose the cheating pair, but I've got nothing. I feel like my whole world has just come crashing down. And I know that I've got to talk to him. I know that I've got to confront him. I know I've got to end it with him. Is my sister sleeping with my husband? Part 4. Just a quick catch up? Yes, she is. So you'll probably remember me saying in video 3 that my whole world has come crashing down. I don't really know what to do right now. I thought I would feel empowered because I'm right, I'm not crazy. Well, I didn't feel any of that, did I? Now I do. It kicked in a bit late, but I knew it was going to come. I do feel empowered. I know that I was right. I know that I wasn't crazy. I know that my gut instinct knew before I even knew. And that's important, ladies. Trust your gut instinct. So with this new outlook, with this new empowered feeling, because I am a strong woman, he deserves revenge. He deserves huge, dramatic revenge. So I invited both of our families over to my house last night. The message said, "Everybody needs to be here. I have an important announcement." So everybody turns up. And at some point I realise, I think everybody's expecting a pregnancy announcement. Well, it's certainly not that. So once everybody's in, everybody's got a drink, everybody's settled, I tap my spoon on the glass and I stand up. My husband looks so excited. I truly, truly believe that he thought it was a pregnancy announcement as well. I stood up and I raised my glass to my husband and my sister. Everybody looked so confused, and whilst they was all trying to work that out, because I wasn't about to stand and explain anything, that was down to him, I was putting my coat on. I then marched right up to my sister's husband and handed him a ticket. Oh, did I forget to mention, I cleared our bank account a few hours before and I bought 2 tickets to Mexico. So I guess we'll just wait and see if he turns up. Part 5 of I Think My Sister Is Sleeping With My Husband. If you've only just joined me, you have missed absolutely everything. You need to go back and watch parts 1 to 4. So picture this. I'm sitting on the plane and the adrenaline of everything that I have just done has worn off. Reality is hitting hard. I have just invited my sister's husband on a 3-month trip with me to Mexico. And now I'm sitting on the plane with absolutely no idea if he's going to turn up or not. As what I thought was the last group of people got on the plane, I thought they were about to shut the doors. He rushes on. He looks dishevelled, like he's just packed up in a hurry. And as he gets closer, I feel myself getting nervous. I've known this man for many years, but I've only ever looked at him as my sister's husband. To be honest with you, I've barely even looked at him until now. He sat down, and all I could notice was how chiselled his jaw was, how strong his hands look. And then when he turned to look at me, how deep his eyes bored into my soul. His arm brushed against mine and sent all kinds of shivers down my body. The first thing he said to me, "So we're really doing this?" I guess we are. I'll be honest with you. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. This is so out of character for me. But what I do know is this situation that I'm in feels good, and I'm so excited to see what happens on this holiday.